I was 17 when I died. Or I was supposed to die. That's the part nobody understands. That's the part that makes me different from everyone else who walked out of Riverside High School that day. My name is Kayla. This is what happened on October 17th. Riverside High School was built in 1987. I never thought much about when it was built or why until the day I found out what was underneath it. I was a normal student. Normal grades, normal friends, normal life. My best friend was Lizzie. She was the type of person who asked questions about everything. She was the type of person who noticed things other people missed. She noticed the basement. Not the regular basement that every school has. The basement went deeper than usual. The doors didn't show up on any official blueprints. It connected to tunnels that led to buildings that didn't exist anymore. One day in October, Lizzie decided we were going to explore it. I should have said no. We went down after school on a Tuesday, 2 p.m. The hallways were mostly empty. We got to the basement door, pulled it open, and went down. The deeper we went, the colder it got. The room felt unusually cold, almost like death. We walked through tunnels for what felt like hours. Our flashlight beam barely cut through the darkness. The walls were sweating. The air tasted wrong. Then we found a door. It was old. Older than anything else down there. Made of black wood, rusted lock, something about it that made me want to turn around and run. But Lizzie pushed it open. The room on the other side shouldn't have existed. White tile. Metal tables. Drains in the floor. Restraints made of leather and rust. Cabinets full of bottles with faded labels. A medical facility from another time. A place where people had been brought for reasons that weren't healing. Lizzie went quiet. I grabbed her arm and pulled her back toward the door. That's when we heard it. A scraping sound from deeper in the room. Something moving. Something that had been still for a very long time and was waking up. We ran. Through the tunnels. We ran up the stairs. We burst through the basement door and into the hallway and kept running until we were outside, gasping, shaking, completely sure we were going to die. And that's when we noticed something. The school was empty. Not empty like it was after hours. Empty like nobody had ever been there. No students in the hallways. No teachers. No cars in the parking lot except ours. Just the building, silent, waiting. We called 911. The police came. They went to the school. They went to the basement. They found the room. And they found the bodies. Dozens of them. Maybe hundreds. Stacked in storage areas deeper down than we'd gone. Bodies that had been there for decades. Bodies that belonged to a time before the school was built, when the building had been something else. Something darker. But that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was when they found the students. All of them. Every single student at Riverside High. 673 people. They were all down there. All of them accounted for. All of them in the basement, walking around like they belonged there. And they were all looking for me. The police brought them upstairs. All of them turned their heads at the exact same moment and stared directly at me. Lizzie grabbed my hand. Then the lights went out. When they came back on, Lizzie was gone. All the students were gone. Just vanished. The police didn't know how. They checked every door, every window. Nothing. She was right next to me. And then she wasn't. That was 6 years ago. And every night at 2:45 p.m., my phone rings. No caller ID. Just breathing. And 673 voices asking the same question over and over. When are you coming back?